Okay, Asia session done. Took one trade on GJ, but yesterday I took a trade on EJ. Didn't do my videos yesterday, was really busy, so I'll recap my trade right now. Yesterday I took one on EJ. What I saw is we faked out the previous month high, faked out the previous week high, right at the high of this range over here, and we also faked out previous day high and faked out the previous H8 high. So coming into the session, I saw all of that. Wanted to take a trade down. This would have been a range cycle, but I generally don't trade reversals in Asia. Hard time frames are all bullish, so I'd rather trade up instead. So I don't trade reversals in Asia, so I did not take that move down. What I needed to see is a break of the H8 breakout level first. So once price broke below the H8 breakout level, I was waiting for a continuation to take this move down. These breakout levels, I'm overall bullish above, overall bearish below. So once the once the M15 closed below this H8, was ready to take this down. H8 traders are now bearish. So what I was waiting for, I needed higher time frame alignment. I saw this previous H1 high fake out right here, and this fake out happened below the H1 breakout level. So when we're below, this broke below a previous low. That becomes a breakout low. So when we're below a breakout low and we're faking out a previous high, that's a breakout continuation. H1 is now in a breakout continuation move to the downside. And so I had H1 traders on my side, and closing below this H8 breakout level, the H8 traders are on my side as well. Just needed the M15 to be on my side. And once this momentum bar took out the last bullish M15 breakout bar, I decided to enter straight off the M15, stop loss at the high of that structure, and I targeted the daily breakout level. So it took about 2.5 hours on this one. So I always target these breakout levels. I never assume that they break immediately. On the daily, I'm still bullish above. As long as we stay above that breakout level, I'm bullish above on the daily, bearish below. Now, even though the daily is bullish, once we got below the H8 breakout level, I was fine taking this down. The lower time frames will always reverse before the higher time frames. M1 reverses before M5, M5 before M15, so on and so forth. So once the H8 reversed, I was ready to take this down, thinking that the daily is starting to reverse. H8 is also the momentum time frame for my daily setups, so that's why once the H8 got flipped, the momentum of the market is bearish, and so I was okay to take this move down to the daily breakout level. And that's it. So to recap, faking out this previous month high and faking out the week high and the day high, that was my first trigger. That was when I first was interested to take a trade, but I waited until I had the higher time frame momentum going in my direction. So 2R on EJ yesterday. Did not trade rest of the sessions. I was busy, so this was the only trade I took yesterday. And so today I took a trade on GJ. GJ overall I'm bullish, looking for buy setups. We're above the monthly breakout level. We just recently flipped that and stayed above it. Last month closed as a bearish fake out month. So let this load so I can see the levels. Bearish fake out month. We broke above previous month high and closed below it. And here is the fake out level. So we're above the fake out level and above the breakout level. So monthly traders are bullish right now. And so coming into the session, we came down and we faked out that month fake out level. So when I came to the session, 7 a.m. Tokyo market open, I did want to take this move up, but the M15 closed as an inside bar. And so I know that I was in a range over here. Don't want to trade when I'm in a range. It did break out of this range, but on the H4, I also saw this other range. One of the last H4 closed inside bar, and that becomes a range as well. So I did not want to trade right into the high of that range. Needed to see how price would react first. And so the next M15 closed fake out, closed back inside that M15 range, and this was also 1 hour before the new H4 bar. So when I'm so close to the new higher time frame bars, I prefer to wait to see how it opens. In this case, it opened as a fake out bar to the upside, but price immediately started pushing down. And so I was waiting for price to fake out the low of the range as well as the low of that previous H4. So once I saw that fake out of the H4, wanted to take this up, and I entered immediately on the M15. This is an aggressive entry. I saw that M15 fake out, and once price got above it, I decided to enter. Reason why it's an aggressive entry is because I did not wait for the M15 breakout level to be taken out, as well as the H1 breakout level as well. But I liked having protection of that range and being below the monthly fake out level. And also, this is not a scalp. I'm not taking this as a scalp. I'm trading a monthly setup, so I'll be looking to take a move all the way up to the high of the month. Holy grail for me in trading is always to take tight stops um, and hold it for longer. And so, did want to take that. It's slightly aggressive. Usually, I would wait for the M15 breakout level, so I would have probably entered right above here. But because I had that protection of the range, low of the range and everything, I decided to take more of an aggressive entry. I also have plenty of room to go break even by this M15 breakout level, so was okay taking this move. And so right now, I never assume that these breakout levels will break immediately. I'm not going to care about this H4 breakout level since this is a longer term setup, so I fully expect there to be pullbacks, but I don't really want to take any partials or anything like that. But once this H4 breakout level gets triggered, I'm going to go break even. I'll see how price reacts at this H8 breakout level. There's one right here, so I'm going to put an alert over here. But the target is really to get up to the previous month high, at least to the previous week high. So I'll see how price behaves at these levels, and yeah. So this is not a scalp. This is definitely going to be a longer term trade. Looking for a move. Hard time frames are bullish, so I'm looking for a move to continue this up. And I will be trailing as price pulls back and continues up. Like I said, this is not a scalp. I'm going to be holding this for some time. Hopefully, it'll continue to move up, and let's see if it wants to do that. It's getting up to the high of this range, the H4 range. Maybe I'll probably change this alert to the high of that H4 range. So once it gets to this high of the H4 range, I'll probably go break even. And that's it. Only trade I took. Did not see anything. Gold has been stuck in this range for quite some time. Not really interested in trading this sort of movement. And that's it. Did not look at anything else. Yen pairs. Well, I mean, I was tracking GJ from yesterday. I saw that nice move, and so I knew exactly what I wanted to trade today. Didn't really look to see if there was anything better. And that's it. CAD-J. This one looks like it might have been good as well. But anyways, I chose GJ, and that's it. Now we'll be waiting for London.